Welcome back. This is KTXT Lubbock. You're listening to the Raider 88.1. This is the Please Do Not Rush Hour. I'm Sam, and I'm here with Logan and Jackson.
How we doing?
Hope everyone's having a great night so far. So let's just get right into it. NFL. It was a week for sure. Started in London, where the Broncos almost lost to the Jets, which is one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen.
No, actually, it started with the Giants upsetting the Eagles.
My mistake. It did. And Cam Scatterboo becoming a fan favorite.
Yeah.
We knew that was coming. We did. If you watched any second of the college football playoffs, you knew that was coming because he almost beat UT by himself, and I had so much respect. I had so much respect for him for that because he was great. He still is great. I just don't think he's going to have a very long career because of how he plays. But hey, you do you. You do you, man.
Wins games.
It wins him games.
That's all I gotta say.
They gotta hope for a championship in the next 2 or 3 years. If not, Cam Scatterboo will be wasted because he'll be done by then.
Right.
His brain will be mush, but we're gonna have fun doing it.
It may already be.
It definitely might already be
There's a
mush.
chance it already is. And he's played
Like
5
with
games.
that clip of him at Arizona State
Just hitting his head on the wall. Yeah,
He's insane.
he's got the fun CTE.
Yeah.
I'll say. I do think he's got brain damage, but he's having fun while he's doing it.
He's
And
got some
not-
time before it's like real serious.
and
Or
he's
like
not-
Antonio Brown level.
I was going to say, not like Antonio Brown levels or Le'Veon Bell levels or really any Steelers player, to be honest. But, yeah, that was a good game. I like Jackson Dart a lot. I like him a lot better than any of the other quarterbacks from the draft class. I was really high on him at Ole Miss because, I don't know, that's just like an offense that really helps you grow as a quarterback and, like, get ready for the NFL. Granted, they've not really had NFL success, but Lane Kiffin is just an offensive mastermind. So that's really the whole basis of their entire team is just the quarterback.
Yeah. I'm just surprised the Giants were able to go from beating the Chargers, losing to the Saints, who are horrible, and then upsetting the Eagles. Like, I don't know. That was just a big jump, I feel like. Like, I didn't even watch that game because I was, like, certain the Eagles were just going to dominate.
Yeah.
I think we all picked Eagles.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
And I wonder how much of that is less Giants and more Eagles. The last 2 weeks, Eagles have done like nothing for me to be like, that's a legit team, or that's a team that can go back to back. Like,
They're falling apart for
the
sure.
first 4 weeks they looked like it, but there were some cracks. You kind of been like, good team, undefeated, but there's this, there's that. You might want to start looking at this. But the past 2 weeks, it just feels like all of it's bad. There's nothing to build on.
I think they're very similar to the Chiefs last year, where they're just winning games that they shouldn't, and like they'll end up with a great record, but they're not actually that good.
Well, the Chiefs did end up making the Super Bowl, but they
But
did
they
get
got
killed.
blown out,
They
yeah.
got killed, but to be fair, they're not as good as they're supposed to be, but they're still very good. Like I could see the Eagles not winning the NFC, but at least making the NFC
I
Championship,
think the Bucks win the NFC right now. They are
Baker looks good.
dominating.
especially
Also,
if they're healthy.
If Baker wins the MVP, do we get to claim it
Sure.
as
Yeah.
Texas Tech fans?
Yeah. I'm a
Oh.
Baker fan, so
Oh no, I was just gonna claim it because he's my
Yeah,
fantasy
for one
football quarterback. But
No, I'm just saying if he goes down that road, I feel like Texas Tech fans get a right to say that's our MVP.
that's like
that's fair.
that's like A&M fans being like, oh, if Kyler Murray wins one, we
That's
get
what
it.
Ohio State fans do with Joe Burrow, and the best position he played was left bench. So it's like we should be able to get to claim a little bit of Baker's, and Baker actually played for us a little bit.
Yeah, and I have a Baker Mayfield Browns jersey because it went on sale after he left.
Oh, okay. That's true. That's totally fair.
I'm saying.
$30 Russell Wilson jersey.
And I'm
That's
rooting for
what that
Baker.
is.
I'm rooting for Baker as well. Just kind of human being aspect. Like I saw something the other day. Like 3 years ago, that guy was playing scout team defensive lineman for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Like at that time, the Carolina Panthers. Let that sink in. Like not even starting quarterback. He was playing defensive lineman
He was
on like one of the worst teams. And
Right.
now he's like leading. I'd say probably the most complete team, at least looks wise. In the Buccaneers.
he kind of found rock bottom. I'm not gonna lie. He found
He
the
was
absolute
rock bottom.
bottom of the barrel, and he climbed up from it. And you really just can't help but respect it.
Right.
and just laugh at the Browns while doing it, because how do you fumble that and pay $250 million for a guy who has not done good things on and off the football field?
Yeah.
So he's a generational clown.
Yeah.
That's
Clowns.
clown.
The
That's the
Clowns,
word we'll
Cleveland
use.
Clowns.
The,
Let's start with
the
that.
Cleveland Clowns. There we go. Hey, at least their defense is good.
They have that.
Doesn't matter.
That's true.
But hey, and they beat the Packers. Don't forget that.
That might be their one win of the year.
I think it might be. They always get one weird one,
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
and that's it.
Something that surprised me was the Chiefs beating the Lions. I mean, the Chiefs have
Me
looked
too.
a lot better recently, but this is another one we all picked that we lost. The Lions just could not do anything all game, really.
Yeah,
I think the biggest loser there is Brian Branch.
Branch.
I think
He
that,
looked-
I think that is the biggest loser.
How do you
Of the
just like? How are you so mad at the end of the game? You just swing. Like, come on.
That's all it was. I think it was just losing. I mean, it's not like I don't know if he had a bad game himself, but it's just like, come on, dude. Let's
You
just
can't do
move
that.
on.
Mahomes is trying to shake your hand. You give him the cold shoulders, and then all of a sudden,
And it's less of the cold shoulder for me. It's the fact that, like, you just kind of follow through with the fighting. If you don't want to shake the guy's hand, I mean, it's kind of a scumbag move. I get it, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like no harm, no foul. I'm sure Patrick Mahomes isn't going to lose sleep over it.
No.
but it's
He's
it's
Patrick
in the-
Mahomes.
starting the whole fight and all that stuff. That's kind of like, okay, that feels kind of. We
Kinda-
don't need to go there.
kind of felt like he made up his mind before it even happened. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just going straight for Juju Smith-Schuster." Like, what did he do,
Juju
like,
got
to
thrown
deserve
back.
that? I mean, I don't really like Juju, but like, where did that come from?
Yeah, that picture was very funny of Juju on the ground.
Yeah, it was a funny thing for sure. The fights are always really entertaining in the NFL because they just
Yeah.
don't fight,
No.
and when it does happen, it's historical.
I always think it's funny when they throw punches at helmets because that's just
Right.
not gonna hurt
No.
No.
at all.
It's gonna hurt your hand more.
Yeah,
it
it's gonna
feels
hurt
like.
your hand way more.
They do that, or they throw the opposing player's helmet at them. Miles Garrett,
Oh,
shout
yeah,
out.
Myles Garrett. Maybe.
I'll never forget. That was so funny.
That was a time to be alive, right?
What a time to be alive! Like, how do you make Miles Garrett so mad? One of the nicest humans in the NFL. That happens.
I think
like,
some
that's
stuff
just-
behind the scenes, maybe.
The behind the scenes. I've heard some things about the behind the scenes, and it's
Yeah.
it's not a good look for what's his name, Mason
Yeah,
Rudolph.
I think there's definitely some more sinister things.
He said some things he should not have said. That's what we'll say. But what else happened this week? Jackson Smith and Jigba's goated.
Yes,
He's
that was a
goated.
great game for the Seahawks. Bounce back because they lost to the Bucks last week.
That's
But yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigba had 8 receptions for 162 yards and a touchdown.
That is my fantasy goat right there.
Yeah, same. I had
What?
him and Sam Darnold, and when I saw the
Mm.
notification of that 60-yard touchdown, I was so happy.
And I'm pretty sure he burned Greg Newsome, the newly traded Jaguars cornerback, on his first. Was it his first play? I don't know if that's right. I know it was definitely one of them.
I say if you have like 162 yards, whatever, you're gonna burn someone at some point.
Yeah, but I think it was his first play of of his Jaguars career that Greg Newsome got burned.
That trade looked real bad because my roommate's a Browns fan, so we usually have a Browns game on every Sunday.
Ugh.
And
I'm sorry to
I
hear
forgot
that.
who they- I forgot who they got back, but whoever it was just getting torched by. I think it would have been DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Because it was the Steelers.
Assuming, yeah, Steelers would be DK because they don't really have anybody. If you're getting torched by anybody but DK, shame on you
Yeah, that's a very.
because they got nothing.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers and a dream. What else happened this week?
There weren't really. Oh, the Falcons beat the Bills.
Yeah.
That's
I
another
watched
game
that
I
one.
did not watch.
No.
Yeah, Josh Allen threw 2 picks, which he's done that now. I don't know how many games in a row he's thrown a pick, but it's a lot. And I feel like it's just going to start catching up to the Bills more and more.
Yeah.
So, are the Bills also the Chiefs of this year, just like the Eagles, or are they genuinely just playing good teams? Patriots are a good team.
The Patriots are good.
Falcons are weird because
Falcons got shut out by the Panthers.
30-0'd by the Panthers before the Rico Dowdle mania, and then
I think the Patriots are a good team, but the Falcons was just kind of a fluke. loss. Like,
But if they lose next week, is it a fluke again, or is it a problem at this point? Like, do we need to be concerned?
Like, 3 in a
next
row's
week
gotta be
they
a trend.
play the Panthers, so we'll see.
Well, and I don't know if you saw, but Chuba Hubbard's back,
Oh.
and they're saying they're going to split carries, which I'm not a fan of because I have Rico Dowdle, and I've really been enjoying his points.
Yeah, you must have had a great week.
Yeah, well, I've got Rico and Chuba in one league, so I'm going to bench both of them and see what happens because I can afford to do that.
Yeah. Did y'all win your fantasy games this week?
I won
did
all
not.
3.
I lost.
It was a
both of them.
great week.
I lost mine. My opponent had 4 guys who dropped, I think, 25 plus.
Dang.
And like it was at that, I was predicted to win, but obviously he was never projected to have 25 plus points for 4 different players. So it was a bit of an awakening when I opened that tab on Tuesday morning to see everyone just beat me to death.
It was a
It was awful.
fantastic week. I had
I remember
JSN, Dowdle, and A-Chain in one league. And I think I'm missing somebody who also had a very good week as well. It was
My opponent
was
had
fun.
Drake May on the bench, and Drake May had 40 points, and he still beat me by like
40
20.
points.
He did, because Drake May went like full hooper on Sunday. He was ready. But yeah,
Yeah, neither of my teams even scored 100 points.
Oh my gosh.
The longer CeeDee Lamb is injured, I feel like
Hey.
the longer I'm gonna lose.
He's back.
Oh, he is.
He's back.
Yes.
They said he's back.
Okay, good. Because Quentin Johnston got me 0 points also.
Well, because he was hurt.
George
Well,
Pickens had a
I had
good
nobody to replace him.
Oh, really? Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
George Pickens went off. I think he had like 20. No, I don't know what he had. I think he had like 26 points with like 160 yards and a couple touchdowns.
George Pickens owners are crushed now.
Yeah.
Their fun is about. Well, maybe not. Maybe
I-
they'll
I-
ease.
listen, at what point
Maybe
does he
they'll ease
just
him
do
into
so
it.
good that you can't ignore him. Because like with CD back, obviously he's gonna be the one.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the same guy that had 163 yards the week before, so it's like you can't just completely drop him out of the game plan. or
It's
anything
the
like
same
that.
thing with Rico Dowdle. Like they're trying to alternate. They're like, oh,
These chairs
sorry,
are awful.
dude. These chairs are so goofy. But no, they're trying to. They said they're gonna do like a 1-2. But how do you look at Chuba Hubbard, who for the first 4 weeks of the season was fine. He wasn't bad, but he was okay. And then you get Rico Dowdle, who's putting up Todd Gurley numbers. Like,
Right.
how do you go? Nah, let's just go back to how it used to be. No, I feel like you gotta give Dowdle the ball
Yeah.
more.
No, I would agree. If you're performing, you're performing. Like, I mean, it's a classic saying: "Don't fix it if it ain't broke." Like,
They also-
why would you switch it up?
They also paid Chuba Hubbard, so they kind of have to run with him.
Yeah, I get not having the guy you just paid on the bench just because someone else is.
They
doing it.
also could just trade him. Just trade
Yeah.
Chuba Hubbard and use Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, because, I mean, back-to-back games with over 200 yards is...
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
He's 5th in rushing yards in the league after only being the starter for 2 games.
That's
Crazy.
I did not know that.
There's
That's-
been like 6 games this season, and he has only started 2 of them, and he's
hard
number
to ignore
5.
that.
And he's not even that far back of, like, the top 3. Like, he's
He's
only...
pretty close.
He's 12 yards off of Bijan. And so...
And Bijan's having a crazy season too. Like
yeah,
that's
He had...
Talk
He
to me
also
again.
had a 200-yard game.
Oh, man.
he
I
did.
think that was probably the biggest reason, actually, that the Bills lost, is Bijan just went off.
Drake went crazy too. Drake London had a very good game as well. See, they got the talent there.
Yeah.
The Falcons really do have all the talent. It's just can they put it together? And normally the answer is no.
I saw something that said the Bills' 4 wins were like against just the absolute bottom feeders of the NFL, like the Dolphins, the Saints.
Dolphins,
The
Saints,
Ravens.
Jets.
Ravens, Jets.
Yeah, Ravens. And they barely beat the Ravens, 41-40.
Right, you had to come back against the Ravens late. So, are they? I mean, I don't think I would go to the extent of saying are they frauds, but
No.
I think there's an argument to say your 4 wins were against arguably the 4 worst teams in the NFL, and who they lost the Falcons and who was last
The
week?
Patriots.
Patriots don't look terrible.
They could win that
Falcons
division.
look good. So at what point do you say you can't play the good teams?
I think the Bills will figure it out. They will.
do.
I think they'll
I do.
end up making the playoffs, but it could very much be as a wild card. I feel like all of those, like, I almost want to call them blue bloods because of just how good they've been recently. But like the Bills, the Chiefs, the Eagles, they'll figure it out. but I think they'll probably either end up being wild cards or like low top 4 seeds,
Yeah.
like only with like 5 or 6 wins.
Yeah, especially if
I
like,
was
like,
going to say different
the
numbers.
AFC East is not a lockup as of right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna rule out the Jets, we're gonna rule out the Dolphins, but realistically, right now,
Patriots or Bills.
Patriots are
That's
Bills,
about it.
and they're
Patriots are in
Patriots are
first
hot.
place.
Patriots are hot, Bills are not, and obviously it's
Drake
still,
May
it's still super early.
is
so
cooking.
He's cooking.
Drake May looks great.
So,
And
it's
Josh
gonna be a fun
Allen
race.
has fallen off a wee bit.
Yeah, I think this early in the season, it's just so hard to tell who the
Yeah.
actual good teams are.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of teams with good records and there's a lot of teams with bad records. But, like, the Bills and Eagles, for example, they lost games against good teams and beat the bad teams.
Yeah,
Well, actually, the Eagles lost against bad teams, too. So,
that's right.
or not.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, I just
I meant the
comprehended what you said.
Giants.
Hold
I
on
meant
now.
The Giants, really.
I don't even know if the Giants are a bad team because since the quarterback changed, they're 2-1.
I don't know if I'd go as far
But
as
that
say
one
they're
is
I
the
don't
Saints.
think. Okay, I don't think they're bad. They're not bad because they have a lot of young offensive talent, and then their pass rush is genuinely one of the best in the league.
It's true.
Like
But
they've got
Do
who
we
they've
say
got.
they're a good team yet?
No.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
think so.
gonna pump the brakes on that.
They
one.
could be like 8-9 or 9-8,
I
I
think.
just-
maybe 7-10.
Yeah, 7-10. I like.
I just feel like the only team in the NFL right now that's like genuinely better than everyone. I feel like
The
is the
Texans.
Bucks.
the Bucks.
I don't even know because yes, they have won every game, but the way they have won every game, it has felt very similar to the Chiefs of last year because they're winning every game very close, like
they're actually
very
playing
last
good
minute.
teams.
They are.
I would say that's a testament to how good they are. You win the close games. You don't.
Not the
crumble under pressure.
Jets.
The Jets stink though.
They beat the Jets on a last-minute field goal, I think. The Jets are
They've
not
beaten-
good.
Jets stink though. Take care of your business. It's all about winning games. It doesn't matter how you win them.
I mean,
Just
I
gotta win the
guess, but I don't know. I like the Bucks. I do. And they did beat the 49ers finally by not a one-score game. Finally, they
Was
won
it
by
8?
11, but
11, yeah.
but we'll see. They play
I-
the Lions this week, so
I think the Bucks
that'll
are
be
the
their
best
first
team.
test.
Bucks look the best out of anyone right now.
But they've got a stretch for a bit, which is kind of tough. They got Patriots, Bills, and Rams. That's a tough, and then Lions, and in between that is Saints. That doesn't matter, but 4 out of those 5 games are tough.
It's gonna get good. It's gonna get real good real quick.
So if they go like 3-1 or 2-2 during that time, I think they're fine. You're
Yeah.
probably right because the rest of their schedule is a cakewalk.
Yeah.
It is Cardinals, Saints, Falcons are okay. Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers.
There's a
They-
very real possibility that Baker wins MVP.
I hope he does. Well, he's
Fingers
playing,
crossed.
he's throwing to Tez Johnson and Cameron Johnson right now.
Yeah, they don't even have Mike Evans
No.
or Chris Godwin.
Or Chris Godwin or Igbuka
Well,
or
Igbuka
McMillan.
played, but he
He got
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah.
I think like right after half. or-
yeah, because he only had like 24 yards during the game. So,
Crazy Igbuka and Puka went down in the same week.
Yeah.
Puka, I think, came back though, right? Am I wrong on that?
I heard he's not playing this week.
Ooh.
Maybe it's okay. Maybe
So-
maybe that's like the highlight I saw.
the
where
Well,
they-
no, he did come back. I think maybe played a down or something. I don't know.
Oh.
But it kind of felt. I saw people complaining about because like, oh, he came in for the half just so our bets could like. It was like
Come on.
gambling people. Like, come on, it's not that. He was just trying to play, I think. But they're like, no, Vegas had it out for. No, you're fine.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Come on.
We're not gonna do that.
No, we're not doing that here.
We're not hearing that.
No, we don't care about your gambling.
No,
It's not important.
it's just not. No one
Nope.
cares.
All right. So, probably play some songs.
Let's do
And
it.
then we'll get back to. We'll probably let's talk about the game,
Texas Tech game.
the Texas Tech game. We can talk
Yeah.
about that, the
Yes.
college landscape, and then we can make our picks. And then I think we're probably at a pretty good spot. Welcome back. This is KTXT FM 88.1 The Raider. So we left off with college football. So that is what we're going to get into. So we had a game on Saturday. It was not just any game. It was the homecoming game against Kansas. And we absolutely rolled. Haha, it'd be so funny if I got into the game. I didn't. Because I didn't realize the gates were going to close an hour before the dang game started.
I think you can blame all the other students that got there super quick.
And I'm going to. I'm absolutely.
It's not your
Yeah.
fault. We'll just blame everyone else.
I'm gonna blame everyone. Yeah, I'm not at fault here. But no, we left my friend's apartment at like 5, and we were like, we're good. We're walking over to the stadium. We're fine. Like, even though a lot of my friends were texting me, they're like, dude, you're not gonna get in. And I was like, no, we're good. We're chilling. Because I remember the Tech football of the past when we were not good. So I was like, oh, because I remember the homecoming game my freshman year, we got in like 30 minutes before the game started, and we still got bottom level seats. Like, that's just how undesirable Tech football used to be. Crazy the difference in 2 years. Anyways, but no, we're like, we're good. We get in the line. The TV says 95% capacity. We're like, okay, maybe. We'll see. There's like 100 people in front of us, surely. Then that TV hits 100. They close the gates. We're like, now what? What do we do? Because I'm with people who are all 21 plus, and I am not 21, so I cannot go to the establishments that they want to go to. So I just go home,
Yeah.
and then I just sit there in defeat while everybody swag surfs without me. But that's okay. We learn from these mistakes, and we will not make this mistake. November 8th? Is that
Yes,
BYU?
November 8th.
We will not make that
That's
mistake.
the next home game.
I will
think.
be there.
No,
No, that's
Oklahoma
Oak State.
State.
That was a silly question to me because I'm going to the Oak State game with my family, so I don't know why I didn't even think about that.
Hey, we will not make the same mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. If I get there an hour before for BYU, that's on me. That's on me. If I'm not there in line 3 hours before, then I have not learned.
Or 6 hours before, like I was this past weekend.
Hey,
Kudos
but
to
that ended up working out for you.
It did.
Yeah.
You got great
Front row.
seats.
You got great seats. You were on TV
And
apparently.
you made it to the Jumbotron.
You made it to the Jumbotron.
So
That's a real
that's what
Tech
you get.
fan right
You get
there.
a good seat and you get camera time.
Yes.
Just about everything you would need. And a good viewing for the Tech win. So
Absolutely.
what more could you need? Now,
Nothing.
I guess my question would be, did you throw the pocket knife? And be honest.
Yeah, come on.
Did you throw the pocket
Hey, that was a lie. Did you hear
They-
that?
they
He
came
made
out
that
and
up.
said
Actually,
that was-
yeah, it like fell out of dude's pocket
I
or
don't.
something.
The video wasn't very clear, at least to me, but it seemed like he kind of like reached for it in his pocket and then like kind of took his hand out naturally, and it happened to fall out. So I think it was. I won't say an inside job, but it was very much blown out of proportion from someone throwing it from the stands.
Yeah.
Well, their coach got fined. Did you see?
Yeah.
He got
Yeah,
fined
yeah.
for saying that
Tech
because
got fined, and yeah, Kansas also got fined.
Yeah.
So.
I got fined for the tortilla throwings.
Yeah, which I did do that only once though. I was
Open
not
kickoff.
part of the
Open
ones
kickoff.
that got us flagged for it.
That should be a great talking point. Like, that's what it's gonna suck because, like, right now it's all fun and games because
it's a lot of fun.
we throw them when we're up 25 with 5 minutes left in the game. There's not a worry in the world. We'll take our 15 penalties and we'll just score another touchdown, whatever. But listen, when that same like sort of scenario, but more grim happens, we're up by 4, and there's 2 minutes left,
Well-
and
College.
the opponent's driving, and we get a 15-yard penalty. That's really gonna suck.
It's the
Well,
college
what was
football
bad
championship.
this weekend is one of the flags was right after Kansas had came back, so we were up for, like, basically at the end of the half, and we were back at our own like 10 because of that.
Yeah,
And so I got really scared at a point just
Yeah.
because, I mean, I was confident that we would win, but Kansas had gone 3 straight drives of scoring. Morton was out. Hammond had not looked good yet. He'd already thrown a pick.
yeah.
And so I was pretty scared at that point.
Yeah,
And-
so PSA to every Tech student listening, if you are, opening kickoff, then shut it down.
Yes,
Don't
please,
throw 'em.
Please,
Then
please.
shut
please.
Well-
it down. It's not worth it.
One of my-
It's fun to do it now, especially when it's going to be against Oak State, because
Yes.
give us all the 15-yard penalties you want. We're going to beat Oak State
Yeah.
pretty handedly. But like a BYU-style game
Yes,
where
do not-
you can't be giving the other team 15 yards, or, God forbid, God forbid the situation happens, but hopefully we get a college football bid. But if it happens at home against like an LSU-style team or like a team like that who could be matched up
That's
against
who we're
us,
projected
done.
against right now,
Yeah, like-
actually.
LSU.
please
Yeah.
do
That'd be
not let
fun.
the game be decided by a stupid tortilla landing between the hash marks.
Yes.
Don't do it. It's not worth
So
it.
yeah, only throw them at kickoff, and if we're up by a lot and there hasn't been very many warnings, throw them at halftime too.
Right.
Exactly. Well, one of my friends made a really good point. The opposing fans could easily throw the tortillas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily and get away with it because who would think it would be them? Who would think it would be, you're a good old Kansas fan who came down from Lawrence to watch the game and wants to sabotage Tech. No one thinks that. So just keep that in mind, Big 12 officials. Keep it in mind.
Think about it.
Think about it. Out of sight, out of mind.
What was our what's the word called? Record.
Oh, yeah.
What did everyone?
Okay.
What
do
was
this
our
week in college
records? And then
football?
we'll get
So-
into the picks for this week.
Okay, so well, since we're on the topic of college, we picked 8 college games last week. I went 3-5.
Ooh.
Jackson went 6-2.
Oh.
Sam went 4-4.
Okay.
Hey,
Jackson had a good week.
Yeah, so I guess we should probably pick, around 8 or so college games.
Sure.
Too. We'll start with Tech ASU. We're probably all gonna go Tech. though.
Tech.
I'm gonna go Tech.
Tech.
Yeah. Okay. LSU Vandy. I'm gonna go LSU.
I'm gonna go LSU too.
Where is it?
Vandy.
Vandy.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't like LSU. I think they're overrated.
Okay. Georgia Tech Duke. I think Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
I'll go Georgia Tech.
I like Georgia Tech.
Ole Miss Georgia. It's game day. It shouldn't be. I think Georgia will win it. It's in Georgia, and I don't think Ole Miss is very good. They barely beat Washington
I think
State.
they're both so overrated. It's
Yeah,
not even
definitely.
funny. I just don't even know who to pick because I'm like, they're both just not that good. I'll go Georgia because it's in Georgia and Kirby Smart is a better coach than Lane Kiffin. But
I
don't know.
think it's super close. Like I don't think it's gonna be a. I don't know. I can't get a read on this game. I'm gonna go Georgia, only because Ole Miss stunk it up last week against Washington State.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought processes are gonna be coming in kind of cold.
Yeah.
But then again, I honestly could see either team winning. But if it's also in Georgia, I'm gonna give them just the slight edge on this one.
Okay. Bama Tennessee. I'm gonna go Bama.
where is it?
Bama.
Bama. I can't pick against
I
Bama
want
at this
Tennessee
point
to win,
anymore.
but it's-
They've proved me wrong every time I do. So, gotta go Bama.
What does anyone know what Tennessee's ranked?
11th.
What?
What's Bama?
Yeah, I know. 6th.
6. That's God.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Tennessee's one loss is a pretty good loss, I will
'Cause
say.
they lost to Georgia, right?
On that missed field goal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Bama lost to South Florida, or not South Florida, Florida State.
But they
by like
And
3
I don't know
scores.
about Florida State anymore. Like
They're horrible.
They're genuinely is just I'm back to where I think the only contender in the country is Ohio State. I'm back to
I
that
don't
point
even
again.
think that
I'm not
bad.
getting there with Tech yet because I'm too scared to say it.
No,
But I don't want to jinx anything. But Ohio State is the only team I think is a contender.
I agree. I'm gonna go Alabama. And
I'll go Bama.
It may. I could see that one being totally wrong. And if
That
it's
one can go
wrong,
either
I'll-
way. But
just
once
throw my hands
again,
up.
they're both just not that good.
I think it's
It's
close.
a weird year for college.
Yeah. It's a weird year for football.
Football in general, yeah.
Notre Dame, USC.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
They're back.
I'm going to go USC. I don't like Notre Dame this year. I don't know. They're just not as good as I think they should be.
I'll say they're the only team I think who genuinely has good losses. One of the only teams. Miami and A&M are both top 5 right now, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree. That's a great take.
Yeah.
But
But they don't have any good wins, is the thing.
right.
They don't.
And USC won last week, big
Yeah.
against Michigan, who was 15th, I think.
But we're in a college football state where the state of the game is the losses are more important than the wins.
Okay.
It sucks. It really is, but we're in that point now.
I think I'm gonna stick with Notre Dame, but I think USC is gonna put up a really good game.
I agree.
I think it's gonna be close. And that might be if Alabama and Tennessee were a little less uneven. I think USC and Notre Dame might be game of the week.
I think, this one, the last game we're going to choose, is actually a game of the week for me. BYU, Utah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Should be game day.
Yes, should
But
be
that's
game day.
biased.
I am a BYU fan until November 8th.
Yeah.
Give me BYU.
I have the same exact opinion on that.
Win
I want BYU
out.
to look as good as possible so we can stomp them and we look even better.
And we jump Ohio State and we win the national championship. No, we don't need to.
I
rush
do
that,
want this
but
game this weekend, though, to be close because I also want that Utah win earlier to
Right.
look good. So
You're asking for a lot here. I don't know if the football gods can do all that for you.
I'm gonna go
It's
BYU,
okay, though.
but let me rephrase that. I'm gonna root BYU, but I'm gonna go Utah. I think Utah looks really good right
Okay.
now.
okay.
And their one loss is against us. aka the number 7 team in the nation. So, and it was close for a while. Utah just looks good.
Actually, you know what?
They smoked Arizona State,
Yeah.
right? Because that's who they played. But then again,
No
Sam
Sam Levitt.
Levitt. So
Yeah.
there's certainly an asterisk if you won against it. But they just look that good. Where is it? Is it in?
It's
in Utah, I believe.
Yeah. No, it's at BYU.
Oh, really?
It's in Utah.
Okay, never mind. I go BYU. I was about to change my pick, but no, I'll go BYU.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Utah.
NFL time.
Yeah. So for NFL, we all went 10-5 last week.
Oh,
But if you combine our records from the week before, I'm 17-12 and y'all are both 16-13.
Hey, we're not too far behind.
Exactly.
close.
we can pull it out.
We've basically not moved.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. Bengals Steelers.
Steelers.
I'm gonna go Steelers.
I don't really have to
Old
think
man.
about it.
I'm also gonna go Steelers. London game, Rams Jags. I think Rams are better.
Ooh, that's a good London game for once.
The first one probably ever.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go the Rams. I'm gonna go the Rams. This kind of because my Texans bias hopes the Jags lose.
See, no Puka Nakua is
Is he out?
interesting, but I'll go Rams still. I do think they're very good. They're a well-rounded team.
Okay, Bears Saints. Bears.
Bears, the Bears.
Dolphins Browns.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez,
Dolphins,
Louise.
but it's
I'll go
that's
Dolphins.
similar to that Raiders Titans game last week. It's just I don't want anybody to watch it.
Yeah, this is a weird week. I remember making the picks on my friend Sam's show on Monday. It's a weird week.
I might actually go the Browns because I think I trust the Browns defense a lot more than I trust anything on Miami. But
That's fair.
Browns offense is one of the worst. I watched
It is
a
the
whole
worst, I
game of it
think.
this last week, and it's one of the most just mind-numbing things you could do to your brain.
Yeah.
But that defense is actually really good.
Oh, it's
So,
fantastic. I think it's the number one ranked right now.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. That's crazy, but I'm gonna go Cleveland. I trust their defense
Dolphins.
to do everything.
Dolphins.
Okay, Raiders Chiefs.
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 Don't have to think about it.
Eagles Vikings.
Oh,
I think the
I
Eagles
actually do have
keep
to think
losing.
about that.
The Vikings, I think, will pull it out.
I'm still going to pick the Eagles.
Ah.
I'm conditioned.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
Okay. Okay, Panthers Jets. Panthers.
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 say
I
Jets
don't know
are
why I had to
just
think about that
bad.
for so long.
Patriots Titans.
Patriots.
Go Drake May.
Go Drake.
Giants Broncos. I think Broncos pretty easily because the Giants.
I'm actually very scared
offense-
for this game.
I don't think the Giants
I'm actually
offense is
scared.
gonna be able to do anything against that Broncos defense.
Our rush defense is not great.
If Scatterboo goes for 200,
Scatterboo could very
That'd be
well. He's the perfect type of running back we don't know what we're doing against.
Yeah.
Because he's just going to absolutely go through the defensive line and destroy. So I'm going to go Broncos because I feel like I have to. But
I'll join you on that.
Yes.
I'll go likewise.
Okay, Colts Chargers. I think
that's a good game, Colts.
I might go Chargers.
I'm riding for Indiana Jones.
I don't know. This is Daniel Dimes looks real good.
Daniel Dimes.
Danny Dimes looks real good right now. And
The
so do
full
Colts.
government name.
Yeah.
Daniel Dimes.
Daniel Jones Dimes. But I don't know. I think that's gonna be a really good game though. But I'm gonna give my nod to the Colts.
Colts.
Okay. Packers, Cardinals,
The Pack.
Yeah, Packers.
Go Pack, go.
Commanders,
Wow.
Cowboys, Commanders.
Cup.
Even though that's probably gonna be closer than I'd want it to be.
Cowboys have no offense. It's Commanders. No, Cowboys do have an offense. They have no
They-
defense.
yeah.
I mixed it up.
I'm gonna go Commanders. I trust Jaden Daniels to get the job done.
Yep.
Niners, Falcons.
Ooh,
Falcons
that's.
real good.
I'll go Falcons low key.
I'm gonna go.
This one's tough.
I'm gonna go Niners.
Bijan Robinson.
Fred Warner got hurt last week.
Bijan
That's a really
Robinson.
big piece.
Actually, I didn't know that. I'm gonna switch to Falcons.
He
Bijan.
got hurt. And I think he's probably gonna be out for
Oh, he's out
season.
for the season.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Christian McCaffrey sacrificing everybody.
Christian McCaffrey
To stay
to the
healthy.
side. I don't know. Falcons. I'm gonna go Falcons because the Falcons looked real good against a Bills team. That looked
Okay.
real good.
All right.
Now the two Monday night games. Bucks, Lions. I'm gonna go Bucks. I think they keep
That's gonna be a great
riding.
game.
Oh, I'm only gonna go Lions solely because of the Bucks have no one on offense right now, and Baker can only do so much.
Okay.
I'll go Lions.
I'm gonna
And
go
then-
Baker. I'm gonna go Baker. Give me the Bucks.
Last game of the week. It's for some reason I get why it's late. It's like a 9 o'clock game.
Oh, it's so late.
Oh.
Texans Seahawks, the real best defense in football, the Texans.
The Hawks.
I'm going to go Texans.
Give me the Hawks. Dude, I
think-
got to ride for JSN. I'm sorry.
I think the Texans
He's
locked
my
down
favorite
JSN.
player right now.
I think the
JSN
Texans
has-
locked down JSN, and the
Yes.
Texans offense actually gets points on the board, and they win.
JSN will have absolutely no room to breathe with Derek Stingley being on him the entire game.
Yep.
So give me the Texans by 50.
All right. And there are the picks. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Hope you enjoyed our show. It's just us yapping about football, but we would not want it any other way. Next up, and our last song in the night, we got The Great Pumpkin Waltz from good old Charlie Brown Halloween. So hope you all have a great night, and we will possibly see you next week or the week after, but we're not sure. There's
Fingers
volleyball.
crossed.
We'll keep y'all posted. But that being said, y'all have a great night.